Hey, what's up? How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm back at it again. Today I am doing a Rosé video for The Only Exception. I think it's a cover. It was suggested to me by one of my subscribers, Luca. Look in the mirror. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. It'll be somewhere here on the screen. It's giving you a shout out and thanking you for the suggestion. But anyway, enough of me rambling. Let's just get into this. Just before anything really gets started, I just want to say that one thing I do really like about Rosé is that Rosé, just on her own, has a much more stripped down, soulful sound to her, and it seems to appreciate more so the more stripped down and soulful music. And that's vastly different than like what Lisa does. Not to say Lisa doesn't do very good music, but Lisa's more about fun and hype and getting blood pumping. Rose is more enjoys the more introspective things, and I think that really shines through when she's on her own. But
when I was younger, I saw my daddy cry and curse at the wind. Broke his own heart and I watched as he tried to reassemble it. And my mama swore that she would never let herself forget.
one thing I do appreciate about this performance from her is that it really does highlight her musicianship, because it can be kind of hard when you're in the group and you know more highly produced music, and that can be a bit more of a difficult thing. But I really do appreciate like this, because like you can see her just sitting here, jeans, guitar. She looks kind of like Jewel from the 90s, or like Michelle Branch, something like that. And it really just like, I don't know, it really gives off that really just down to earth feel that I like.
And that was the day that I promised that I'd never sing of love if it does not exist. But darling, you are the only exception. You are the only exception. You are
I
the...
almost dropped my controller for my PlayStation. That was, I don't know, I'm telling you that. Why? Because I keep it real. No, I'm kidding. No, but that actually did just happen. It's hot in here. I have to take this hoodie off soon. I really do. I like her voice in this too. Like her voice is very. She has a very soft, very like light voice. Very elegant. Very I don't want to say airy. A very it's like it flows on the wind, kind of. It's subtle, but it's also it's subtle, but like pronounced at the same time. If you get what I'm saying.
The only exception. You are the only exception. Maybe I know somewhere deep in my soul that love never lasts, and we've got to find other ways to make it alone or keep a straight face. And I've always lived like this, keeping a comfortable distance. And up until now I have sworn to myself that I'm content with loneliness.
There's always something about like this kind of performance that lets you know that Ooh, man, it's hot in here. Plus, she's just killing it. I think it's making me sweat. No, but there's something I really enjoy about this kind of performance, especially when like I don't know, it's something about when the person is singing like with their eyes closed and not even like looking at the audience because she's so into the words and she's so into the feeling of the song. I can tell, at least from my opinion, that more part of the reason why she picks this as a cover, probably a song that she sings to herself when she's just in her free time, is because it's something that she probably really connects with on a personal level. And I like to think that a lot of times when artists do certain covers, I mean, it's not just because it's a popular song, but because it is a song that they connected with. Like, it's probably a song that she used to sing in her free time or a song that she learned to play guitar to.
'Cause none of it was ever worth the risk. Well, you are the only exception. 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 잘못했네요. 죄송해요. 솔로부터?
I'm not sure what music instrument that is in the background behind her while she's playing guitar. I can't see it. Obviously, in the video, I can't show you. I'm pretty sure any of you who know, you'll let me know. Let me know if you know what that is. But well, I do really like that, like because it adds a little extra, a little subtle extra flair to it. It kind of because the one thing I really appreciate about a good cover, which someone can do, which I think she does here, is like even though you're doing someone else's song, you're still making it very much your own. You're adding your own personal touch to it, and I think that little subtle things like that add a personal touch to the cover that really make it um, personal to that person, even though again you're singing someone else's song. But it's very easy to just sing it exactly the way that the other person did it and not add something new. I think if you're going to do a cover, at least try to add something new or interesting to the song because you're the one performing it. So you should try to make it, more attuned or more personal to yourself. Yeah, yeah.
벌레. 벌. I've got a tight grip on reality, but I can't let go of what's in front of me here. I know you're leaving in the morning when you break up. Wait a minute, some kind of proof that's not a dream. Whoa. You are the only exception.
Okay, I want to make an amendment to part of what I said earlier because before I said she had a very light, subtle, and kind of like airy voice, which she does. But I think something like this, especially towards the end here, it highlights her range because Rosé has a pretty impressive range, especially when the song allows her to exercise that range because not everything that she sings, whether in Blackpink or even like in her own solo work, always allows her to exercise that range because whatever she's doing is in service to the song, not just in service to her vocal ability. Just like, a gymnast, like a lot of the stuff you see a gymnast do in their routine isn't their most complicated or intricate moves. Like in their practice, you'll see them do way more risky, dangerous, and impressive things than they do in their routine because the routine is something that they know that they can do consistently where there's little room for error. And I've even seen it with some other singers like Demi Lovato. I can't remember what song it is she was singing, but there's this one song she sings where she has to hit this incredibly high note. And I've seen a couple performances where she's singing the song and she's about to hit that note, but she's gauging herself. You can tell. Like you can tell if you watch enough singers sometimes during different performances when they're gauging themselves throughout the song to see if they have the vocals in them to hit certain things or hit certain notes at certain times. And I've seen where she's going for it, going for it, going for it, and she realizes she doesn't have it that day, and she backs down a little bit and she kind of tones it under. But then sometimes she's got it in her and she can belt it out. So I give it to Rosé. Like towards the end of the song, it made me really understand like her. She has a pretty good range as a singer. She has and then you hear it a lot more in these more stripped down performances when it's just like a guitar and maybe a backing guitar or xylophone or whatever, and just a voice because a lot of times the voice can get drowned out by the music when you have more poppy or electronic sounds. But then when you have something like this performance, like her voice really has to carry through and carry the whole thing. So I find that impressive. I really and it really shows me how good she really is.
You are the only exception. You are the only exception. You are the only exception. And I'm on my way to believing.
All right. Well, that was Rosé, the only exception cover, and I really enjoyed that. The more I hear of Rosé just like on her own, don't get me wrong, I like her in Blackpink. I like Blackpink as a group, but I also enjoyed hearing them solo, especially like Rosé. The more I hear Rosé solo, the more I really understand how talented Rosé is, and also I get a more sense of her musical taste, which I really enjoy. It's something it's almost like a breath of fresh air. Something that's much different. Something that makes you it's kind of music that it really makes you think. Like Lisa makes the kind of music that you're gonna have fun to and you want to party to, you want to get hyped to. You know, that's what Lisa's about. Rosé is more about, is a bit more like thoughtful and introspective in her music, and I really enjoy that. I like that. So that was a good cover. I don't know. Let me know what you think also down in the comment section. I know you will. Also, if you know what that one instrument in the background was, let me know. And I don't know. Yeah. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up. That really helps my channel out, and I so appreciate it. And until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later. All right. Peace.